What's up, y'all? It's your boy Samson from Carnivore for Real. Hey, check this out. I want to talk to you guys today about being brainwashed. Yes. I really felt like now I'm on my carnivore journey and everybody's asking, are you going to stay on this diet forever? Are you going to stay? And for me, it's a way of life. Let me tell you why. It is a way of life for me because the doctors told me that if I didn't take certain medications, that I would die. I was so much in a depressive state that I was planning for my death rather than for life. Is this making sense to you guys? I was more so worried about making money because just in case if I would die, I would prepare my family, or I was getting my family inside my mind. I was trying to get myself prepared and getting my family prepared just in case if I would die. So I would have these conversations with my son. It would go something like this: you know, your dad is not going to be here forever. And my son would say, Dad, will you stop saying that? I was saying this to him every single day. Now, no, we could never prepare for death. But when you're thinking about dying all the time, you start to prepare for death. You start to prepare, like, how are these people going to react? Or if you are the main person in your family, the breadwinner, you are so stressed out because what are they going to do without you? So you start saying things and doing things, and you start thinking like literally of death and darkness rather than light. Does that make sense? So everybody's saying, why are you saying that you are brainwashed? Because soon as I mention to someone about the carnivore diet, they always have a negative response, right? Because they never tried it, or they never been through it, or they haven't put their feet in my shoes, right? So here's the crazy thing. Doctors have always told me, my parents, my siblings, if you don't take this medication, you're going to die. You're going to die. They never been given an option. They never been given an alternative. Yes, we have the freedom to do what we want and think how we want, and we have a choice. But if you was never given this choice, how do you react to those things? You act like you're brainwashed, right? Have you ever followed these cults, the Koresh cult and all these different occults that has happened throughout the years? Jim Jones, what he did was he constantly pounded into his followers and their followers' head that this was the only way. And if something should happen and someone would try to come against them, that they are willing to take that leap of death, and they would drink the Kool-Aid, drink the juice, whatever, or die, shoot themselves or whatever, right? And they would use persuasive tactics to do this. They would give them hope, right? A temporary hope. And it would be constantly drilled in their head until it became a reality for that person or for that group of people, right? So we know what brainwashing is, right? And so many people say, are you brainwashed, right? And so I really believe that I was brainwashed, and I am one of the few lucky ones to get away, because I feel that my doctors have brainwashed me to some extent. Are they there to help? To some extent, but they are taught to drill in our head that we must take medicine or else. Well, what happens when you taking all the medication and you're getting worse? What happens when your leg is swole up this big, right? My leg, my foot this big, right? I had to get size 15 shoes in order to fit. I couldn't wear none of my Jordans. I couldn't wear none of my shoes that I purchased for myself because my left foot was too freaking big, right? And what happens when you have gout attacks where you can't go to work? What happens when your high blood pressure is so high that you start getting dizzy? What happens when the doctors give you medicine for your high blood pressure and they keep giving you a higher milligram in order to bring down your blood pressure, but it's not working, right? What happens to those things? What happens when they tell you you're pre-diabetic or you're diabetic and you got to be home and you can't even walk to the bathroom because your leg is so swollen because and it hurts so much that you can't even walk to the bathroom? What happens then? You're so sick, but there is nothing that they're giving you to literally help you when all they had to do was say, you need to change your diet. So yes, I do believe that to some extent we have been brainwashed. We have been brainwashed by so many people. And when you talk to your friends and when I talk to some of the people that I know and I tell them, hey, I'm on this carnivore diet. And the first thing they say is that even healthy? They have no clue what is health or not. They have no clue. Why? These are people who have been brainwashed because they have been told it's certainly not okay to only eat meat. They've been told it's certainly not okay to only meat and fat and eggs. What? And butter? That is sick. That is crazy. And so they would tell you that over and over again, man, and they'll tell you the same words. If you keep eating that, you're going to die, right? So here's the problem I have. And I don't know if everybody's system is identical to mine, which is I know it's not, because we all have our own DNA, and our bodies react differently to different things and even to different medications, right? But here's the crazy thing about it. The crazy thing about it is that all of those sicknesses I've had, far as depression, gone. Gout, not all the way gone, almost gone. I could get up and walk. I could put on my shoes. I could go to work without being in excruciating pain. All that stuff gone. High blood pressure, gone. Again, depression, gone. Fogginess, brain fogginess, can't think clear, gone. What else? Sugar, gone. Energy, here to stay. So I'm here to debunk every person who would say that this does not work. By the way, I lost almost 40 pounds. Am I excited? Heck yes. Do I want to continue? This is a way of life. Who wants to think about death all day? Who wants to think about, am I going to make it? Is my kids going to come in my bedroom and find me dead one day? Those are the things I was thinking about. So what I'm trying to explain to not just to my followers, but to everybody who can hear me, there is a way where you can fix every single thing in your body. You just haven't been paying attention to it. And when I got introduced to the carnivore diet, I thought the same way. I said, this cannot be real. But then I started doing my research, real research that is the truth, not something that somebody told you, not something that somebody heard, the truth. All right. This is your boy, Samson, with Carnivore for Real. Check this out. Check out my next video. I got some crazy stuff coming up. And I'm so excited because I keep losing. My pants are falling off of me. Literally, my pants are falling off of me. And it's all because of this little girl right here, my little granddaughter. I love this girl to death. And when she came into our lives earlier this year, late last year, it literally changed my life. We just celebrated her 1-year birthday. And because of her, I can't wait to see her graduate middle school, her first grade, college, get married, have kids. So if you don't have purpose, I promise you, you will stay brainwashed. So first you have to create a purpose in your life, whatever it is. Find something, hold on to it, your child, your health, your job. Find a purpose. God, whatever you want to hold on to it and know because of that purpose, you could live. You don't have to die. You don't have to stay depressed. You don't have to stay in that place where you feel like you can't get back up again. You don't have to start thinking about death or planning your funeral. You could be really thinking about how you're going to live the next day and be healthy at it. Okay, so I'm telling you, if I can do it, I know you can do it. And I haven't even got close to my goal. If you want to see more about me and my journey, stay connected. Like and subscribe to this video. And I promise you, I got some good stuff coming to you. All right, let's go.